Hilton. I've done research in, I've involved in National Tiger Survey, which is a very extensive and uh, a good project. And throughout the project, we managed to recorded and collected information about wildlife throughout our forests. And another project I involved in wildlife inventory also is very outstanding and a very good project. And currently involved in crocodile survey and also receive a grant on distribution of family Trionycidae or soft shell turtles from NCTF. So I think that's the highlight of my research here in real time.
Okay, and Khairul, thank you. Yeah, we can start the talk. Just to our participants, we will still have the quiz. It will be in the app. So about 2:40, the link should appear in your app. We're trying to automate this process so that it lightens our workload in running the program. So, and Khairul, over to you, please, and you can share the screen. Thank you.
All right. Can you view it?
Yes, thank you.
So I just start, okay?
Yes, please.
All right. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Assalamualaikum. Good evening to all audience. As introduced by the moderator, I am Khairul, currently working as a research officer in research section, Executive Division in Perhilitan. Um, and today, first of all, I would like to thanks to MNS Negeri Sembilan and Malacca branch for inviting me to this online presentation. And my presentation today is about the crocodiles of Sungai Linggi. So, okay, this is the outline of my presentation. First of all, I will go to the introduction about the Crocodilidae family, and then the distribution of crocodiles around the world. When we talk about crocodiles here, I'm referring on Crocodilus porosus and the crocodile species in Malaysia, and then conflict cases and perilitan action. And the second one is the methodology and the result, and the location of Sungai Linggi, the questionnaire and a respondent from interview, and then the spotlight count or R-shine survey, and then the result from the spotlight count or R-shine survey, and then the other wildlife record and data, and the third one is the conclusion, and the last one is references. So this first slide is about the Crocodilidae family. So the crocodile have 9 genus and 23 species. So the Crocodilus porosus is in genus Crocodilus, also known as saltwater crocodile. This is the distribution around the world on porosus. So basically, ASEAN country have the porosus species, and in Australia, also in India, and in China, possibly historical. Okay, this is from the IUCN website. Okay, the crocodile species in Malaysia. On this screen, this is the Porosus crocodilus porosus species, also known as saltwater crocodile, estuarine crocodile, buaya tembaga, buaya air masin, buaya muara, buaya kata, and buaya putih. Talking about buaya putih, actually, it is the same species. It is a Crocodilus porosus. There are two types of buaya putih that people see. One is it is actually an albino. It is really buaya putih, and the second one is buaya putih. Actually, it is not buaya putih. Its body covered with the mud, and the reflect from the sun make it look like buaya putih. So that's why some people call it buaya putih. The first picture show the basking crocodile on a day, and the second picture show the basking crocodile on a night. So the second species in Malaysia here is Thomistoma chagalei, also known as false gharial or buaya jonjolong or buaya muncung. The red circle, actually I want to note that normally people recognize this false gharial with its long snout, but the significant difference is actually the skewed on his neck. Sometimes there is a very big false gharial, so the thin snout is actually difficult to identify. So the skewed on his neck can be the indicator to identify whether it is porosus or Thomistoma. Okay, here is the some conflict data recorded in Perilitan. From 2006 to 2016, for about 10 years, it is about 169 cases of conflict. In Negeri Sembilan and Terengganu itself, for 10 years, around 24 cases recorded. And in most cases, crocodile conflict occur as a fear of presence to human. Report constantly made actually by non-local residents. So here are some paper cutting on cases of crocodile. The latest cases in Malacca, which is a dead body of crocodile were found, and our team has do some post-mortem on the dead crocodile. And the top paper cutting is the spotted of crocodiles in Sungai Sebatu, Malacca. And the below first cutting paper is a man which is get bite from crocodile in Kelantan. And the second last paper cutting is the cases on crocodile attacks in Kuantan. What I want to explain here is actually it is an accidental attacks by the crocodile, and the crocodile is not purposely targeted a human as it food. It is accidentally happen to the people here. So here are some viral issue. The first one is viral on social media on 2018. The virus circulating that said this picture here in Peninsula, and assessment to the picture review with conflict data show the picture is taken in Sarawak several years ago. And the second one is actually a video. I can play this video. It is a cases of some public trying to catch the crocodile without a proper equipment and proper technique. It's not just a risk to the people here, but also to the crocodile itself. So as you can see, this is the viral. Actually, the crocodile, as we identify, it is lost due to the high tide, and our team, our staff already managed to observe and do some work there. Okay, the last video is about the viral also on 2016 and 2019. The circulating viral said that this crocodile is in Terengganu, and some said in Sabah, but no official or public report were made. Okay, so what will Perhiltan do if there is cases on wildlife or especially crocodile conflict? First, our team will go for investigation. The report person in charge, we will interview and collecting some baseline information to understand the situation of conflict happen, and investigation made after collecting an information. We have to verify the sign, the area, or what happened in the conflict area. And the third one is the action taken. Several action taken. We will choose the best action to be taken. Some of it we have to deploy a trap. Some of it we have to catch, and some of it we have to look at the current population of crocodile in the river. So and the Perhiltan action, we have some we have published an infographic to avoid the threat of crocodile in our places, and we do deploy a signage. We put signage on a river that is crocodile, and also awareness program. We talk to the local residents. We brief them, and we create awareness to the people. This is an example of case report. The first picture show a post-mortem of a dead crocodile found. The objective is to determine the cause of death, and if there is any illegal sources found, the wildlife forensic will take over. And the second picture is the ill-treated individual. This individual was found in a dump pool for estimated that 6 months left, only swallow drain pipe and very skin body when we found it. And we treated and give some treatment to the individual. Okay, here is the slides on crocodiles of Sungai Linggi. Basically, this project is started under the 11 Malaysian plan to study the population distribution of Crocodilus porosus to downgrade the status to Appendix 2 in CITES index. To start this project, we refer to the conflict data as a baseline data. And from the conflict data, 169 cases of conflict reported within Peninsular Malaysia. This survey starts from 2016 in Southern Zone, 2018 in Eastern Zone, and 2019 in Central Zone, and 2020 in Northern Zone. So Sungai Linggi consistently repeated each year because of data that we collected that said, and some papers that published, Sungai Linggi have the high population density. So we put Sungai Linggi as a compulsory river each year. And methods we use is the questionnaire survey and spotlight count. Okay, this map shows the area of Sungai Linggi. Sungai Linggi situated in the border of Negeri Sembilan and Malacca. The main tributaries flow Rembau. Here is Sungai Linggi, and here is Sungai Rembau. This is an aerial view of the Sungai Linggi. On the left area is the Negeri Sembilan area. On the right, okay, method that we use in this study, first is the questionnaire. Two stage of questionnaire. First, we start with the open questionnaire, and then we do the closed questionnaire to result in the nominal scale. And then respondent interview is from the surrounded area. And this questionnaire activity also is to collect the information about logistic, the boat and geography, and etc. This is the form that we use to do the questionnaire survey. Okay, from the sample, there are 44 sample of respondent is interviewed, 14 question, including the socio-demography. From the interview, we recorded 61% of locals and 39% of non-locals. 90% of respondents heard and know the case of crocodile. 57% personally cited the crocodile. 43% said it is the saltwater crocodile. 2% said it is gharial, and 55% unknown the species. And most sighting time is from dawn to early morning. To conduct the survey, we need some justification. From the justification, 61% said is a local, 95% heard, 57% personally cited the crocodile, 43% picked the species of saltwater, and 76% sighting time is from dawn to early morning. So we use this as information to start the survey. And the second methodology is on spotlight count, also known as Aishan survey. In this method, the tools we use, that we need type tables, we need to know moon phase, the climate, spotlight count and survey, and sampling. So on this picture show the spotlight count activities doing from dawn to early morning. The tools that we use in this survey is the spotlight 3 for 750 lumens. Talking about this spotlight, actually we tested some types of spotlight, but the best is 750 lumens spotlight, because we can see in the distance about 100 to 200 meters. And the second one is we use as a GPS, handheld GPS Garmin, to locate the coordinate of sighted crocodile. And Leica rangefinder is to estimate the size of the crocodile. Binocular, telescopic net, topographic type tables. Type tables is actually is one of the main important data that we use. The best time is the low tide, spring low tide times is the best time to conduct a survey. And then knife and para, headlamp, foldable chair, and survey form. Okay, this is type of boat that we use. On the top picture show the boat that we use in Sungai Linggi. And the below picture is a fiber boat. Talking about a boat, actually, it is a significant difference each type of boats. The less width of the water, we can approach close to the crocodile. So if the boat is too big or too noisy, so it is difficult for us to reach close to the crocodile. The reason we need to reach close to the crocodile is to estimate the size of the crocodile. So talking about boat also, the boat main job is also important because handling a boat in a night actually is quite challenging. And if we have a very experienced boatman, so it will assist us, and it knows the landscape of the river. So the second equipment is the handheld GPS. This is also important to locate each sighted. So this is the spotlight that we use in our survey. This is the 107 and 750 lumen spotlight. It enough to spot an eye shine within 100 to 200 meters distance. Okay, this is the type tables that we refer. The high-low spring need types, the time difference significantly on result. So the best type is on spring low tides, but the challenge is to move a boat in the spring low tides, because the water level is so low. So it is a challenge to maneuver the boat. Okay, about a moon phase. Moon phase actually referring to the moon age. New moon phase is a geocentric position occasioning a complete shadow of the moon facing the earth. It is a permitting time to conduct a survey because of the dim time. So to me, as we conduct the survey, the darker the surrounding environment is best for us to approach closely to the crocodile. This is the form that we use in the survey. So as a result, from the spotlight survey and observation records on other wildlife species. This is the result of crocodile survey from 2016 to 2020. In 2016, the survey in Sungai Linggi, actually we do it on October, month of October and September. Total distance is from 21 kilometers to 36 kilometers. And the time we conduct the survey is from 6 p.m. to 4 a.m. In evening to early morning. And the best time is the high to low tide, and the moon phase also from full moon to the new moon time. The best time is actually new moon time. So in 2016, there are 91 sighted eyeshine, 2018, 115, 2019, 121, and 2020, 149. Actually, if you look at the graph here, it is increasing sighted of eyeshine each year. And distance per kilometer in Sungai Linggi is 4.08 sight per kilometer, meaning that each kilometer we managed to locate 4 eyeshine. And the size estimation from 2016, not so many recorded size estimation. The highest size estimation in 2016 is the size of 3 meters. And 2018, the highest recorded size is 2 meters. 2019, the highest recorded size is 2 and 3 meters. And 2020, the highest recorded size is less than 1 meter. This is the distribution map. The first map show the entire sighted eyeshine from 2016 to 2020. The first image show on 2016 the sighted location of each eyeshine, and here is 2018 and 2019 here and 2020. If we look at the map, the distribution mainly focus on the estuarine area, which is here. So this trend increasing due to several factors, type of boat. As I mentioned before, we try different types of boat, so the result is different. And appearance, actually, if we dress up darker, is easier for us to approach close to the crocodile. And then also spotlight lumens and the moon phase. Basically, in Sungai Linggi, locals mostly know the presence of the crocodiles, but they still can do their activities and share the river with the crocodile. So Sungai Linggi, as our recorded data, is the highest cited record in Peninsular Malaysia. But 24 conflict cases recorded within 10 years. So here is one of the picture of crocodile. If you can spot, the crocodile is here, taken in Sungai Linggi, about 10 a.m. in the morning. And here also is a sub-adult basking in Sungai Linggi, taken on 2:28 p.m. And this is also we try a new technique using a drone to survey the crocodile in Sungai Linggi, and this one was taken by drone. This picture taken this year. And then on the night survey, this is how close we have to get to the individual to estimate the size. This is also on night survey. We recorded a sub-adult in Sungai Rembau. This is also captured in Sungai Linggi, hatchling estimate less than 3 months. And another task that we do on our survey is doing a sampling. So we collect skewed sample, the blood and measurement, basically from the hatchling. And other wildlife also we recorded as our data. There are, in Sungai Linggi, there are several outstanding, to me it is an outstanding species, such as Batagur, terrapin, and the Vampirus species also recorded in Sungai Linggi. Here are the slide of a basking crocodile. Basically, when we recorded this picture, the crocodile actually basking here. When we move close, then it was gone. I want to note here that when we try to approach in a daytime, basically is not too easy. Normally the crocodile will start to move away. But so we recorded the slide of the crocodile. This is this is an example of porosus egg. The size and shape of the porosus egg. And this is the nest of a crocodile, an active nest on a riverbank recorded on May 2018. This nest surrounded with sand and water and dead branch. If you can see on the image here, there is a female individual guarding the nest, and it is estimated to incubate around 65 to 95 days, depends on temperature. And after 2 to 3 weeks, the temperature will determine the sex of the embryo. And about 60 to 80 eggs per nest, and 10% of it survive. So this is an activity surrounding Sungai Linggi. Although Sungai Linggi recorded a very high sighted crocodile, the activity by locals and visitors still actively done in that river. If you can see the first picture, show that they try to catch a fish on a night, and the second picture still you can see They park their boat and start fishing under this tree. And also the third picture, for me, locals in Sungai Linggi actually can live with crocodiles. So the last picture, there is a lot of boats. Peoples in Sungai Linggi use this river as their food sources. Here is some research findings in crocodile blood. So this research begin with the observation through their behavior. From the observation, the wound can rarely get infected and heal quickly. Actually, crocodile blood have serum that act as powerful antibody. It fight almost any bacteria and virus. Heal wound very faster and rejuvenate the skin. And in 2016, research findings as antibacterial to inhibit HIV-1. On 2019, finding lead to new cancer treatment, anti-cancer drug to avoid unpleasant side effect. So crocodile blood actually kills superbugs such as Klebsiella pneumonia and Pseudomonas aeruginosa. So here is some crocodile oil. And if you can see on the back is the research currently conducted from US, if I am not mistaken. So as a conclusion, this survey conduct as a preliminary study and baseline data for crocodile distribution in Sungai Linggi, and the population estimate through spotlight count or Aishan survey is cited as per kilometer. Basically, our record is actually this cited of Aishan, not in each individual. So the distribution mainly focus on the estuarine area. So I will to end up my presentation with a quote from Surah An-Nur in chapter 24, verse 45, that Allah said, Allah has created every living creature from water, and of them are those that move on their bellies, and of them are those that walk on two legs, and of them are those that walk on four. Allah creates that what He wills. Indeed, Allah is over all things competent. So here is my reference, and with that, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Encik Khairul. Very informative for us to understand, especially the dense population in Sungai Linggi. So now let me just share a screen. Encik Khairul, could you unshare your
Stop
screen?
sharing.
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Okay, so the quiz is now open. So I just want to share to you. Okay, let me find it first. And we also at the Q&A time. So Adrian will take over to help ask some questions. But I wanted to share the screen to our audience for those who want to participate in the quiz. So as you can see in the app now, the quiz on crocodiles it has shown up. So you can click on this and start your quiz answers. While Adrian, over to you to take over the Q&A for Encik Khairul. Thank you.
Okay. Hi, Encik Khairul.
Hi.
Okay, so first question is from MNS. Why do people want to viral fake news on crocodiles?
Okay. Should I answer first or let you finish the question.
Yeah, the question is finished.
Yeah, you may answer.
Yeah, you may answer.
All right. Come again, your question. Sorry.
Why?
Why do people like? Why do people like to viral on media?
Yeah. Why do people?
I'm not sure. Nowadays, lot of viral issue we receive. I don't know their intention to viral some case of conflict, but to me, if you cited or have any conflict cases with wildlife, the first thing is to report it to the relevant agency, especially Pelitan. So that's my opinion.
Right, yeah. Thank you for the second question. What is the hotline or proper channel to check if news are real or to report cases?
We have the hotline number. Hold on. Or you can if can visit the Wildlife Department page. On that page, can view the we call it SE Aduan. It's an online form, so you can state the conflict cases or call the number. I don't remember the number, but can visit the wildlife website, www.wildlife.gov.my.
Yeah, for the third question, how sensitive are crocodiles to oil pollution?
Basically, through our survey and through our paper published, crocodile basically is it can stay in any kind of water, especially porosus. We not talk about tomistoma. Porosus actually is very surviving. They have a very high survive skills in any kinds of water. The thing is, the sources inside the water. We have one cases that crocodile died because of plastic. After we done the postmortem, we found a plastic inside its stomach, and the crocodile actually live in a dam. So the water actually for adult crocodile is okay, but the sources in our river actually is sensitive to crocodile.
Thank you. And for next question is from Linda Ho. What type of proper equipment is used to catch crocodiles?
Our department has a guideline or technique to we have the rescue team basically focusing on rescuing the animal, and as I mentioned in my slide, the tools for catch crocodile is not just a rope. We need several tools. We need several knowledge. We need to observe the situation first, because before we started to catch a crocodile.
Okay, thank you. And from question from Maria, which is the biggest crocodile that you had found?
Throughout our record in Sungai Linggi.
Yeah,
Which you mean
Sungai
in
Linggi.
Sungai Linggi? Through our
Yeah,
record
in
is
Sungai Linggi.
through our record is estimate about 5 meters size in Sungai Linggi.
And next question is from Yukmoy. What color is the eye shine of Crocs? How to differentiate from the eye shine of the other wildlife species?
Okay. Actually, I missed that slide. Basically, the color reflectance of crocodile eye shine is normally red, but sometimes the reflectance of the eyes can be white or yellow, especially when we look for a certain time on the night. So to identify whether it is the crocodile or any other species, that's why we have to approach closely. And for crocodile, actually, when we detect the eye shine, we can see its snout. So different from such as otter. Otter also sometimes have a red eyes. So that's why we have to approach closely and observe several times to identify whether it is crocodile or any other species. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I missed that slide.
It's okay. And for the next question from Ken, where is the most likely location to spot a false gharial?
In Malaysia,
Yeah.
currently false gharial, as our record, as I remember, in several states in Peninsular Malaysia. One is in Pahang, in Selangor, and in Perak. But false gharial stay in false gharial not survive in can normally found in non-salty water.
Okay, thank you. And for next question from MNS, how is population density compared to other areas of Malaysia?
Population density of crocodiles in Sungai Linggi.
Compared to other areas of Malaysia.
The population density on Sungai Linggi is the highest in Peninsula. The other river, we conduct also a survey in other river, but still in Sungai Linggi is the highest population density of crocodile.
Okay, for next question, how do you prevent double counting of an individual Crocs?
Basically, this is there is an error. Must be an error because this is the sighted of eyes. So if we want to exactly count each individual, we have to do another type of survey. So in this survey, we cited eye shine, each cited eye shine, and of course there must be a double counting or error in the survey.
For the next question from MNS, do people poach crocodile eggs?
Come again?
Do people poach crocodile eggs?
I'm not sure here in Peninsula, but as far as I remember, there is a newspaper article said poaching on crocodile eggs. But as our record, I don't have the official record if there is poaching of crocodile eggs here in Peninsular Malaysia.
Yokmoy, what are the local communities' view or perception towards the croc that share their space and source of livelihood?
Throughout our interview, the locals there in Sungai Linggi, basically they are fine with the presence of crocodile, and actually they grow up with the river where there is a crocodile since they were young, since their father and their late grandmother. So as I interview and I ask several communities there, they are okay as long as they do their activities and crocodile do their activities.
Okay, for the second last question from Ken, how will human activities impact the croc in the river? And there are many speedboats being used.
For activities such as fishing, such as speedboat, it's not significantly scared the crocodile, but the activities such as sand mining or land use, that major activities, that is the impact to the crocodile. But as fishing and boating or river cruise is no problem with the crocodile.
And last but not least, is crocodile blood commercialized?
Come again?
Is crocodile blood commercialized?
Yeah. As far as I know, I'm not sure about this. The crocodile harvesting can be done, but Malaysia set a quota to 0 because the study is still ongoing.
Okay, there are questions from the chat box. What is the most important ecological roles of these species and the potential impact of their population, increase of or decrease to their habitat?
Come again, sorry.
From the chat box, what is the most important ecological roles of these species and the potential impact of their population, increase or decrease to their habitat?
Crocodile actually is what you can say, in Sungai Linggi or any other rivers, the presence of crocodiles show that that area actually contain enough food sources such as especially fish. So the presence of crocodile can be as an indicator to note that the area have enough food sources, and also locals in Sungai Linggi, they targeted the area where crocodile basking, and there is a fish if there is a crocodile basking there.
Okay, thank you. And for the last question from Nabam in FB Live, in case when human eaten or attacked by crocodiles, Is it necessary to kill the crocodiles and collecting the body parts of the victim? And what is the standard of operation for this kind of cases?
Definitely not to take own action. And I just want to share that in Peninsula, the crocodile attacks basically is very, very minimal. So far, the attack on crocodile basically is just an accidents. The victim actually is unlucky to meet the crocodile, but the crocodile actually, as our as we observe and we go to site, actually the individual is not purposely targeted human as their foods. So to me, a river in here in especially in Sungai Linggi still have enough food sources. So if if someone get attacked by crocodile and to take their own action, I think it's not right. So it's not the crocodile faults. Is sometimes is we manage to maybe we stay in nearby to their nest. So that's my own opinion.
So that's all the question from Q&A section. Thank you so much, Encik Khairul. And now I will pass to Encik Witi to continue the slot.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Adrian. Well done. First time. Congratulations. And Jack Khairul, thank you for your insights into those questions. And if you have any more questions, you can always send through Facebook or through our chat group. So now let us announce the winners of the quiz. Let me share the slide. This is the first time we are doing on the inside the app. So we don't have a drum roll, but we can just have a look. So we can scroll down to the particular event, and basically, if you want further comment on this topic, just continue to comment. So basically, these are all our participants for the quiz as well as for the talk. And you can see that Sri Tsihan is at 92%, Amira Kamarudin 83, and Liu Yok Keng is 83, as well as Liu Yok Mui. So congratulations to our the top 3 winners. We have 3 at tie at 83%, so maybe we'll give them all the prizes. Okay, congratulations and thank you for participating in this our first time using this app for the talk. And just to summarize on this talk, so basically we were quite interested to see what is happening in Sungai Linggi, especially to pollution. And Jack Khairul have mentioned that plastic is the one that actually killed basically one of the crocodile. And I did share a couple of weeks ago on the flooding that happened along the Sungai Linggi in Seremban. And basically the flood water was about 5 to 6 feet above the riverbank. And you can see the plastics are actually they're actually caught on the bamboo trees themselves. So a lot of plastics in our rivers. So we, remind our friends. Of course, I know in this group, we're all doing our best to minimize the use of single-use plastics. But please remind your friends, remind your neighbors as well. So it's just to summarize on that, the distribution of crocodiles, there are two types, porosus and sakili. And porosus especially is from distributed from Australia down to India, and South, of course, Southeast Asia. And the sighting is good for the past 4 years. There is actually a good increase in numbers from 91 in 2016 to 149 in 2020, which makes the density population in Sungai Linggi itself the highest, I think, if not Peninsular Malaysia, but maybe the whole of Malaysia. I'm not sure about maybe I heard Sarawak is actually more densely populated. Is that true, J. Khairul?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So okay.
It's a lot more dense.
Than Sungai Linggi, but at least we're number one in Peninsula, and crocodile blood is still in the research phase for antibacterial properties and anti-cancer properties as well. So with that, let me just share another screen on what is coming up. So we thank you all for supporting to go to the app. Please continue to share the events through the app. It's a little bit maybe troublesome at first,
Okay.
but after that you won't need to register through Google Forms anymore. Okay. So the next talk, the next series of talks will be on starting in 2021, the 9th of January. Andy Lee from our M&S Negeri Malacca branch will give us a talk on our urban bird watching. And we're also planning to launch an urban bird watching competition as well. And this is our schedule coming up. So on the 9th, we'll be focusing on birds for the next quarter, basically to coincide with the Raptor Watch. In Tanjung Tuan, in Port Dickson, we have the yearly migration of birds in March. They're going back up north to Siberia, Japan, or China um, for their, I think, for the spring. So they're here right now, feeding in the forest in the islands, Indonesia as well. So we will be having on the 9th of January, we're gonna have a talk on urban bird watching, and we'll be launching our bird watching competition. On the 16th and 17th, this is tentatively, we physically we may go to Lake Gardens in Seremban to do some bird watching there. On the 23rd, we'll be looking at water birds, okay? And on the 6th of February, this is a very special one. We're thinking maybe we need 2 hours for the Raptor ID. This is the first time we're gonna have an online Raptor ID event. Normally it's done in our M&S HQ, but for this year, 2021, anyone?
Bye-bye.
Okay, all right. Sorry about that. Okay, and the forest birds on the 20th of February, and then we will have planned bird watching in Telabak Borok in Negeri Sembilan. On the 6th, we have more birds to discuss, and on the 13th and 14th, we assume that the event will go on this year. So we welcome you all to join us at the Raptor Watch. Okay. So again, thank you, J. Khairul, for giving us your precious time. It's a good insight to the surveys that have been done in Sungai Linggi. Thanks, Adrian, for helping with the Q&A, and congratulations to all our winners for the quiz. And please help to share the app, and we'll see you again on the 9th of January. Thank you very much. Until next time. See you. Bye-bye for now.